Hello, thanks for joining me. Um, this is the second edit. I want to show you a quick way of how you're going to cartoon a photo. In case you're trying to offering this as a service to somebody. The first video I did was a pretty bit was a, was quite tough, and it's just for the beginners course. But it won't really take me quite a long time to have a photo being cartoon. So I just want to show you a quick way to have this photo cartoon. I have this photo here with me. This is another photo from the same guy I did a manipulation on. So when the photo is off, first thing you need to do, you press Ctrl J to duplicate it and make the resolution at the size very large by holding your Ctrl Alt and I. And now you make this 300, and you can see here it's automatically changed to 5,000 5,120 by the height of 5,120. The scale has been okay. Let me skip this topic. I've already treated that in the beginner's course, so you get the beginner's course and see the way all this is. Okay, the size is up now, and as you can see, the picture is a little bit is large, not even a little bit large. It's large, so I'll create a new layer, and I'll make this. I'll name this an outline. Then I'll make use of this polygonal lasso tool, the brush tool, the eraser, the pen tool, and of course the foreground section. So first I'll come to my brush first and try to have the required size of the brush I'm going to use. Let me see if I'll go with that's too large. Make it 20. It's kind of too large. Let me make it okay. Still is perfect. Still is perfect for the job. Let me erase this out. Okay, come to my pen tool, start writing at the hand, holding my alt and scroll up to zoom, click, drag, click, drag, click. It takes a long time to have this when you're working with the pen tool, but I'm not going to skip this video. I'm not going to fast forward this video. I want you to see every detail of what I'm going to be doing on this photo. So maybe clicking on the ear section, click, hold and drag, hold your alt key to click to cut that area. That's the ankle point. And when you make a mistake, you come to your delete your history panel and have that section being deleted. Just right at this point. Okay. I think this photo has a lot of colors. Not to worry, we're still going to see how to trash this out. Just click and hold and drag. Click and hold and drag. Click, hold and drag. Now this curve shape. Now we have this in curve. That's the advantage within this pen tool. You can give it a curve shape you like. think most of the times where the job used to be more bulky is within the outline, when you're trying to have an outline of the photo. Let me just be quick with this. When you're trying to have an outline with the photo, I'm holding the space bar and my right click section to move that. So now I'm on this layer. So what I'm going to do is right click and click stroke path. When you click stroke path, click on this, please. Most of the times it used to be set on the brush side, so you the pencil, so you might want to be clicking it on the brush. So you click it on the brush and click OK. It will give you that it will make an outline from the brush you just depict to select. So you will notice when there is a little line here, this is the path. So I'll be deleting this part. Oh, sorry, I need to set my brush to hard, so I'll be coming back here again. Please take notes, set the brush to hard, please, to hard, because if it's on the soft round brush, you'll be having a fade out on the outline. So click, right click, stroke path, click OK, and here we go. Right click and delete path. You notice the path just has been taken off. Now you create a new layer. Let's work on the create another layer for this again. Let me create another layer here and make sure your foreground color is being set to the default. Then I'll press Ctrl backspace to have this on the white background, so that whenever I hide this, I'll be able to see what I've been doing. Turn this on, and then create a new layer. Let me work on the let me start by working on the cap, because it's at the topmost of it. So let me call this cap blue. There's some really kind of tricky colors here, so I'll come back. Let me start with this. Hold click drag. Okay, and there's a little bit of a dark shadow under it. Okay, now I'll come to my foreground color, click here, and let me see. You notice when you come around here, this is the eyedropper tool. It has been activated. So this will enable you to pick a required color for whatever purpose you want to do. So let me make use of this. This is the code for it. I make the big little bit, I make it darker, and okay, I think that's good. And right click and fill path, this time not stroke path, fill path. Remember, you're dealing with the foreground color, not the background color or pattern, or black or 50% gray or white. Make sure you're on the foreground color. That's this foreground color here, and you click OK. When you click OK, to actually replace it with what's been here, you right click, delete path, and we still have I think this I love. I don't know what's beneath it, and click on this. And have this color a little bit darker. fill path, click OK. Okay, so you notice that when you hide this, they hide this and hide this. This is what you have. Let me make another layer. Let me call this layer. Please always rename your layers, if not you get confused on the way. Let me create another new layer. I'm actually going to be grouping all this together. Take your outline to the top, let it be at the first, and I'm actually going to be grouping this so that it will explain more about what you're going to be doing. Let me call this cap white, and then come here. Our color is not actually pure white, but I just get to call it a cap white. Okay, and come to my foreground color. I just delete that stuff there. Onto my foreground color, and let's pick it and just give it a little bit gray here. Click OK. Then please make sure this this cap white is below the cap blue and the love, because both of them are going to be at the top. Because when I right click and click fill path, you notice that it just pastes the color here. It's not kind of looking good, so we'll bring it down, and we'll click on this. You notice the way it's looking good and okay. So there's one more thing. Let me group this by holding shift and click on love and press Ctrl G to group it. We call this cap, and so that's whenever you click, you know that the cap is there. Then there's one more thing there. Create a new layer. I think it's love I. I'll name this to I. Let me save this PDF file. PSD file, sorry. Okay, now am I going to come to the outline, and my brush is still the same size. Set the foreground color to black, and I have an outline of this here. Make sure you're on the outline, please. Delete parts. I notice that the shape is being coming out. It's being popping up a little bit more mature. So now in the next stage, I'll be working on the face. Let me call this face, and for tricky areas, please try and zoom up a little bit closer so you can. This guy actually has some beards on him, so we're treating that beards in a short while. Now let me pick a color for this, and let me see. Let me use this previous photo to pick up the colors. Come to my brush tool. So when I come to the brush tool, I hold the Alt key. When I click, I'll be making the selection. Let me make use of this first. This is what I'm actually looking for. Increase the size of the brush. Let's brush the parts here. One. There's one. Then that's 3 colors. So that's all what I need. Let me delete this out. So be creating a new layer for this. I thought I have a layer. Okay. Please don't forget we're staying on this pen tool. That's why you're seeing this pattern on his face. So call this face. Then pick your foreground color and select this color here. Right click and fill part. Fill the face with it. Right click, delete part. Then hide this face. Come to the neck side of it. I'm supposed to do all at the same time, but let's have it still on the same layer here. Fill parts. Okay. And let me click on this surface. Click on the last layer here. This is the cap. Click on the last layer here. Let me hide this cap for a while. And you hold your shift key and click on the cap to highlight all. But if you hold your shift key and you hold your control key and click this to select one object after the other. So I might want to group them. Press the Ctrl G. Please always save your work just in case you have an error or power shortage or whatever. So you hide this layer and the face. Let me make this face shape. Here comes your pen tool. Now this is where the real work begins. Start by having the shape of the face. You need to be very careful with this place, because this is where the main job is. I mean, cut it from here. That side is a little bit light, and that's why I decided to skip it out. Please take note of the shape. You notice that this place is a little bit light, so we'll pass in the shape down here. We got to skip that side out. Where we are heading straight to where we actually have this being pointed out. So shape the eyes area. That's a shape, dark shape here. Okay, I think we're done. And there's a little bit shape here, but we'll be coming to fix this side in a short while. Then click on the group. Let me name this group cartoon. And you notice the shape I just did, and some side are a little bit dark, some are a little bit brighter. So for the dark side, it will just have a unique color for this, so making use of this color. I don't want to use much color than the one I did previously. And right click, fill path. Okay, we're coming up with it now. This outline, create a new layer here, drag this down. You call this eyebrow, because the eyebrow is at the top. Eyebrow, have the eyebrow, have the mustache. This is going to be a black color. There's some kind of wrinkles on his face here, so we're going to be fixing that soon. Using this color, or make it a little bit darker. Okay. And we have some dark side on the nose. Some cartoons I do used to use shapes for this, some I don't. Everyone has its own pattern and style, or the ways they use to create their own cartoon. It just depends on how well you've worked with the tools. Okay, I think I'll be doing it with the mustache. The mustache, and let me add it also the beards. Am I going too far on the beards? No. Okay. So the eyebrow, you set this to black place. So when you come here, right click, fill paths. I fill those paths, and right click, delete paths. Sorry, right click, delete paths. Delete the paths out. You notice the shape is being coming out a little bit. Now let me work on the eyes. And, the eyes is on top the face, so create a new layer for this. Let me hide this eyebrows, the rest just leave it at this name. Let me work on the eye. We'll create this eye white, create another layer again, and say eye black. Okay, then the eye black will be that this black will be on top of the white, so we'll be creating the white first. So switch your foreground color to white, come to the eyes, and right click, fill path, click OK. You're not saying it because the layer has been hidden, so when I click the eye, you notice it's here. Right click, delete path. Now come to the black, have a shape of the black. Make sure I set it at the black. Right click, fill paths, click OK. Now the shapes are coming out a little bit. This is what we'll be having a short while. And now let me work on the mouth. We'll call this up lip. Create another layer for this. We'll call this down lip. Call this down lip. Now the teeth is in between here, so create another layer for this. You can actually bring it down. Let me say teeth. white. Okay. Let me delete this. It's the parts. Delete the parts. There's also a shape within the eyes. We'll be working on that soon. Um, Let me work with the up lip. Bring it up, down. Just leave the teeth here. Up lip. Come this way. There's a shadow here. We'll be fixing that soon. We have the shape of the mouth, and let's have it like this. So we're filling that with a black. Zoom this for the teeth area. Let's be careful with this. There are some shapes around the mouth area, so we'll come into that. So down lip, fill it with this. And, let me work on the teeth. Now you see the white teeth in there. We need some shape to have it being put in the real place. And let me work on the ears. Okay, the ears is just one. We're using a dark color for that. Okay. Now start working on the shapes within. Let's start with the eye. Please be careful of this so you're not making a mistake. Okay, notice in between here is all the shape we have. I think there's also a shape here. Let me join that one there and have a shape. Okay, and then that shape is going to be above this. Let's create a new layer. I will just call this wrinkles, and shadows, wrinkles and shadows. So I'll have this included with the wrinkles. And then the wrinkles and so let's see how this works. Have this, let's have this a little bit dark. Now click OK, so that when you right click on fill path, you have this delete path. So you notice the shapes just coming out. It's not really that dark, so hold your control, click in between to have the shape, click on the color, make it a little bit dark, click OK, come to your brush tool and let's brush this side. Forget about the wrinkle side. Ctrl D. Okay. Now on the face shape here, let's merge this together. Hold your Alt for eye to activate your eyedropper tool. Now just join that part. Now for the For the mouth, we have I think there's a kind of a shadow between here, so let's create one for the lip. We come to the lip, create this lip shadow. We'll be coming to the nose to create some shadows there. First, let's create this. So we're giving the mouth a shadow. So let's to make use of that. Fill it with the foreground color. Delete part. It's not looking nice, so I have to make it a little bit dark. Use your brush tool for that. The down lip needs to, let's have it a little bit dark. I think this is fine. And there's a kind of a little bit dark shape within the jaw side, so come here, lip shadow, create a new layer. Let's see, lip low shadow. So now let's work on the nose section. Let me save this. The nose has some shapes around it, so let's include it with I'm placing it on the face layer. You know, the nose is kind of pointing out, so I want to cut that part out. Make a selection, click OK. Press backspace to delete that. Okay. I'll be making this lighter. Create a new layer for this and call this a nose shape. Now, Ctrl foreground color, make this a little bit light. It's a little bit of shape here. So we'll be including it with this nose shape. Delete the parts. Make sure it doesn't get along with the other shape. So to find that out, hold your Alt key, press this to see where it is, and then come to this area, and then come to your eraser tool, reduce the size, set it to soft, and on this layer, then just shape it so that you don't mess around with the rest of the other shapes. Okay, Ctrl D, Ctrl D to deselect. So as you can see, we are almost done with the photo. So when you hide this, this is what you have. We'll be giving a lot of shape to this. And if you notice the cap area, this section of this area is a little bit dark. So we'll create another layer for it. And we come right here. This is where that part is. Make this a little bit dark. Okay, we'll be placing that shadow above the cap. Oh, let me include this. Let me place it above the cap. I'm giving it a, let's use black for this. Fill it with black. delete part, and we'll also be doing some. Let me brush this side a little bit. We'll be doing some twerking on this. So let's shape the neck area. We'll be making that part more darker. So we're placing it under this, under the face shape, but above the face. So let's say neck shadow. Let's give it a little bit style here. We'll be having this a little bit darker. Let's say, okay, let's use the ear color for it. It's not really that dark, so Ctrl Z to undo that. It's not really that dark again. Come here. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Okay. So we have the shape for the neck, and save this. So for the cap area, the cap really needs some real twerking. Let me have a shape here. I think I'm going to be needing a little bit of more dark on this. So you don't allow it to get away with this color here, because we're trying to place this above this. So what you do is click on the foreground color, click on this, and try to make it a little bit darker. I think that's okay. So we create a new layer and bring it down, drag it down, so that this black here will be on top of it, so you feel the part. So this is what we have. This is what we're having, and there's some little bit of shape here. I don't know what to call this, but let's see. Let's call, let me see. Okay. Let me use what I have here. That layer should be on top of this. Okay, we're rounding up. I'm almost done. And, let me see. We'll be cutting it out from here and have the shape here. So we create a layer for the hand. And have this like this. Come to this, use this color. Delete pads. Now let's work on the clothes. So let the clothes be on top of, let let me see, the clothes is going to be above the neck. Okay, it's going to be above the neck, so not above the face. So create the clothes here. So let's start with white color. Set your foreground color to white. Let me just fill this white first. Okay, let me have this also been sectioned out. White color. Let me delete parts. There's a little bit of white here, so we come to the eye black here and come to the brush tool. Let's have this out and Then the teeth. Let me see. Teeth has some openings, so where is that teeth? Teeth, where are you? White teeth. And there's something above it. I think something that markets it's so let me use this to cut it out. So I'm having this shape here like this. Come to that part. Click your foreground color. Okay, you fill it with it. Delete the part. Here we go. So I'm almost done for the clothes. What I'll be doing with the clothes is I will not be working on all this. I don't have time for that. It's just a tutorial. So what I'll be doing on the clothes, when the white color comes to clothes, and you have it this shape like this. We use a little bit of gray. I have it here like this. Don't worry, it's not going to show up on the hand. So let me find a color for this. Let me use this gray. No, fill it with this. Delete parts. And you notice that the float has some shapes on it, so I'll just be creating the shape. Shut up. Oh, there's a shape here. Forgot about the buttons. Let's call this clothes shadow. I like to be on top of the layer. So let me delete this layer. No. And let me see if I can make some. Okay, so let's have some shape around here. So I have this little bit of gray here. Right click, fill path. Okay, it's not looking nice. Delete paths. Now we can delete this out. So I'm almost done. And, there are some stuffs I need to get out and like this. So when you click it, this is what you have. This is what you have. For you to get the required shape very smoothen, you need to have it being smoothened. So for you to do that, sorry, let me work on the ears. I think this needs some Let me come to my foreground color, click on this. Okay, here we go. So you might want to leave it like this if you don't really want to stretch yourself. Probably you're offering a service on Fiverr, or you're offering a service on freelancer.com, or you're offering a service on people per hour. There are lots of sites, even on Facebook. You can even get some clients here. You can just give it this and they'll really appreciate what you just did. But for the smooth edges, you might want to come to, sorry, let me switch the eye on back, and let me see. You notice there's some kind of a light up within this area. So those lights whites, let me attach some a little bit of white to this sections. There's a little bit of white along the lip. It's a kind of style. It's not necessary you do this, but just this is just my own style. Then within the nose area, don't have it too much because you're going to have it being blurred out. And then the white side again. I'll leave it like that. So let's have here also. We're going to be having this blurred out. So we'll take it at the top. Create a layer for it. Create white shape on face. I'll set a foreground color to white and fill path. And now what you're going to do here is you come to filter, blur, Gaussian blur. Sorry, let me delete my path. Delete path. Then you come to filter, blur, Gaussian blur. The blur is been set to 50, so it kind of being lashed out. So you reduce it to, let me have it at let me have it at 10. Then you reduce the opacity down a little bit. Opacity, I call this transparency because normally that's what it does. Hey, let's leave it like this. Ctrl S to save your work. After saving it to the main file, then you can also do the same within the edges of the face and the rest, or you can leave it like this. Even the nose areas and the rest, you can have that also. The face will be much smoothen, and I think it will really give you more of a cartoon-like or pencil drawing, but this is more of a cartoon-like. So if you have it more blurred, it will give you let's see, let's start with the neck. Come to filter, blur, come to filter, blur, Gaussian blur, and you notice the way the neck is. And let's leave this, let's have this at because it's large, just want it to spray around this area a little bit. Let's have it at 20. Okay, 20 is fine. Leave it at 20. And leave the hand the way it is, please. Don't have much to do about that. You can blur the clothes, but I want to leave it at that. Now the face, please duplicate the face. You hide this layer, come here, click on the face layer image, and blur, Gaussian blur. You notice the way it is. but set it to, don't allow it to be spread out. This is blur. Let's set it to 10. 10 is fine, so leave it at 10. When you zoom in, notice there's a little bit of blur shape around here. When you hide this and come to this, so this will have. And there's another one again. I think the nose shape. Let's duplicate this and hide this layer, just for contingency purpose, just in case you made a mistake. And let's set this to 10 also. And what again, and now the lip shadow. Yeah, the lip shadow. Let me duplicate this and have this filter, blur, Gaussian blur. It will affect the teeth, but I've already duplicated, so let's see what we have. Let me set this to 15. Oh no, 15. It's too much. Let me set this to 10. 10 is fine. Click OK. And you notice that the blur affect the teeth. So what you'll be doing is you know you have it on 2, so you click this, you click this, then you make sure you're on this layer, then you come to your eraser tool and brush through, you know, the lip shadow. Is that it? Oh, sorry, I think this is it. Which one? No, is it? Which one is this? Okay, add this bin to. Ctrl D. This layer has to be on top of this layer. So the one we're shaping this. Oh my god, what am I doing? This for this. Come here back. Okay. This is the blurred one. Ah. Let me come to my lip. The low. Get the lip shadow. Duplicate this. And to the top. Come to filter. Blur, Gaussian blur. Set it to 10. You notice it affect the teeth. So hold your alt, click on the shape you duplicate. Now come to your eraser tool and so what you do there is you press Shift Control I to make it an inverse, then you clear it off there. Control D to deselect. Oh, I think there's something here. Onto a brush tool. Okay, and what do we have again? Let me work on the eye and the wrinkles. Yeah, let me duplicate this. Hide this. Go to this layer. It's okay. So this is what we're going to finally have. Then I think the eye. Let me switch on this. Yeah, let me switch on that. Use my eraser tool to wipe out some of them out on the top. Okay. Ctrl S to save. So finally we're done. Then the rest tweaking, you can do that yourself. And, let me just work on this a little bit. It's okay. You notice that the face, there's a little bit of blur within this here. So what you do is you come to the face. Where's that face shadow? You know, we made a duplicate. That's the essence of you duplicating it. So you hold your control. Well, make sure you're on this layer. This is the blurred layer. I had this layer. This layer had two. So we have the blurred layer. We have the one the edges has been sharp. So come to the blurred layer. Now this one that the edges is a bit sharp. Hold your control. Click on it. Now hold Control Shift and I. It will give you an inverse, because I want to clean this area out that has been blurred out. The blur has just stained some part of my illustration. So I'll come to the eraser. Make sure you're in this layer. Instead of okay, this is what I mean. Let me make an inverse back. Currently, okay, Control D. Currently, when you hold your control and click here, this is what you have. So for you to brush outside here, you have to hold your control Shift I. If you don't do that, it won't give you an inverse. And when you come here, if you start erasing here, it will start erasing the side here. So Control Z. What you do is hold your control Shift I to give you an inverse. So whenever you're erasing it, it will just erase those parts. Also, you notice that it's erasing those parts, those blurred portions of the face out. Sorry, let me not come to. So Ctrl D to deselect, and now for you to have this snap, because I would like to cut this out. So what I'll just do is to hold my Control Shift, come to the move tool, please. Hold your Control Shift Alt and E. It will have a snapshot here. This is snap. So just bring this layer upward. Bring this layer up at the top. Place it above every other layer, whatever. Bring this to inside the cartoon. Close. So you can hide this. So you notice that we're just having only this layer now. So this is what we're having. So sorry. So this is what we'll be having. And when you hold, it comes to your magic wand to click on the magic wand to click on this to give it the required shape. Then come to your eraser and just erase this out. I want to make a background for this. Ctrl D to deselect. Let me chop this off also. I don't know this part, please. Oh, what do we have here? Okay. And now let me find a background for this. Let me use this background. Let me copy this. Drag it. Paste it here. Have it been shaped. Drag it down. Drag it. Just size it and click the check mark. I'll bring it below it. Now you notice it's kind of looking okay. So let me style this. Come to this text tool. The reason it's not coming up is because of I've installed so many fonts on my system. That's why it's been slowed up. So set your foreground color to whatever you like, and let me use let me use the blue color or what. Okay, let me use this. Now let me use red. Then onto your text. And just type let me have his name then spell out Nino. That's the guy's name. So Ctrl T for the free transform. I don't like coming to this section here instead. I like using shortcuts. Hope you don't mind. Just place it here. Yeah, let's give it a little bit of style. Let me hide this layer. Press your T, click this, Ctrl A, highlight all, click here, come, drag it to black, your foreground color, click, open this back, then come to your move tool and just style this a little bit. Let it have some shape. And we are done. Click this, hold your control, click this, Ctrl G, type this as text, drag it down, and let's have it here. Drag this here, click on the text, and what else? Click this. Let me see. Okay, click this. And one more thing, of course, my logo. Come on, guys. I have to be there. I did this. It is my job. Oh, no. Let me not make it of this. Okay, let me make use of this. Okay. And delete this man here. Just press delete it to fly it out. That's me. Okay. And let me have a watermark on this. Make it large. bring it below the text. I just throw it inside the and I reduce the opacity to very low. Let me see. 10 is okay. Ctrl S to save. And Ctrl Shift S. Save it as a JPEG. I'm saying new cartoon. 2 megabytes. Let me reduce this to. Let me have this been low down. So okay, it's okay like this. Click OK. And we're done. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.